Hello and welcome to the second week of CSR. I'm Gavin Hall, and today we'll be looking at highlights of last week's games, which included all three sports. I should start by congratulating Chris Fry and Hannah Olson on their 19th and 4th place finishes at the Maryville Cross Country Meet. Since Mr. Jewell was not willing to give us any gas money for that, we don't have any footage, but however, we do have footage of the Longhorns of South Nottoway versus your Fighting Football Lions. Let's roll the highlights.
Week 2 of the football season, the Lions find themselves in Barnard, Missouri. Didn't start off that well. The Lions fumbled. And then here the Longhorn quarterback finds Alex Mullen in the end zone. Of course, Alex Mullen nice enough to tip it to a South Nottoway player for a touchdown. But don't fear, Matt Dahlgren is here. He stiff arms an opponent, and off he runs down the sidelines for a long Lions kick return. Interesting, at this point, the Lions had only run 2 plays, a fumble and an incomplete pass. So far, they have negative offensive yards. That tune will continue as here Jordan picks off a pass and runs down the sideline for another Lion touchdown. That lines up a score, and yet still haven't gained any offensive yardage from scrimmage. You could probably guess what happens next. Here we have a punt by the Longhorns, and off goes Matt Dahlgren again to the races. The quarter would actually end with the Lions with negative offensive yardage, and yet here they are up 2 scores. Only an 8-man. Only at St. Joseph Christian can you find such an odd box score. Now on this play, Jordan Morrison does fumble, but that's not the most interesting part of the play. Look at the size of the man that picks up this ball and runs with it. The fact that we even tackled him is shocking. The fact that Alex Carrillo tackled him, probably the height difference there is probably about a foot. But somehow he brings him down, and even Matt Hilsebeck, that large man from the last play, couldn't stop Alex Modlin from running down the sidelines for this long score. As is customary in many of the Lions' victories, they would continue to score copious amounts of points after this. Justin Mays, no blocking, no problem. There he goes running down the sidelines, dismissing a potential tackler and scoring. He would do that again a little bit later. Matt Dahlgren decides to get in on the action with this screen pass, the very same screen pass Mark Jewell's been calling since he had a mustache and mullet back at Midway Denton. And as Matt goes into the end zone, we stop the highlights at a 62-8 blowout of the Longhorns. This next week, the Lions will be taking on the Stanberry Bulldogs in Stanberry, Missouri.
So the football guys are now 2-0. Of course, football isn't the only thing we shoot here at CSR. This past Saturday, SJC hosted its annual volleyball tournament. The Lady Lions found themselves pitted against 5 other local volleyball powerhouse teams. The Lady Lions came away with a championship trophy last year. Can they do it again? Not if West Nottoway, South Holt, Plattsburgh, Lathrop, and Mid-Buchanan have anything to say about it. Roll the film.
It's the 2011 St. Joseph Christian Volleyball Invitational Tournament, and the Lady Lions looking to win the championship for the 2nd year in a row. The Lady Mules of Lathrop, however, always a strong foe. In pool play here, you see Danny Beard with a kill to start things off. The Lions showing off their new nifty slide-on-your-knees celebration. And here they go again after a kill from Cortland. Looks kind of dangerous to me, but not to Danny Beard. Once again, smacking it off the hands of a Lady Mule, attempting to make a block. Here, Danny Beard shows you exactly how it's done. That's how you block, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Hall, here she is, smacking one from the back row. Kind of cool, but finally we see why the knee knocking can be very painful. But it doesn't matter. Casey Hall jumps up, and the Lady Lions draw with the Lady Mules. So the Lions would have to be strong in their second pool play match versus West Nottoway. They'd have to give up fewer than 17 points in this one in order to be the first-place team. Cortland Osborne, if she has her way, she'll make sure the Lions are not giving up any points. Here she is with an ace, and once again another ace. Cortland Osborne serving well today. Now, she's not the only one that knows how to serve. Casey Hall gets in on the action with another ace herself. The Lions do well against the West Nottoway Rockets and come out in first place in their pool after defeating the South Holt Knights in the semifinal game. Here they are taking on the Mid-Buchanan Lady Dragons for the championship game of the tournament. Allie Fowler, a sophomore this year, she thinks, well, it's about time she did a little something for the team with an ace there. And here she smacks one home with a kill. That girl looks much improved from last year. Diving for a dig, there's Dakota Sheltnick making a pass, set up for Casey Hall. Anytime that happens, you know you're in pretty good shape. The Lady Lions win the first game. Looks pretty good for the Lions, and they start off the second game the same way they finished the first one. Danny Beard clobbers one over the net for a kill. The Lions rolling here. Here we have a pass over to Cortland Osborne. Casey Hall says, hey, I'll send this one right into the living room. The Lions continue to roll. However, they couldn't win every game. Here are the Lady Dragons. They forced one down on a kill, and now the Lions feeling a little bit nervous. They lose the second game. Start of the third game, bam, right into your living room. The Dragons saying, hey, we want to win the tournament this year. But Casey Hall throwing out the jump serve. That is very hard to return, ladies and gentlemen. But the Mid-Buchanan Dragons, they weren't done. Tricky set here by the Dragons. I don't know how she did that. Casey Hall says, though, anything you can do, I can do better, with a smash of a kill there. Of course, Danny Beard, she's thinking anything you can do, I can do better left-handed, with the crazy left-handed kill. Danny Beard there. Now it's 15 to 16. The Lions go up, and Cortland Osborne smashes one home. However, this was not all punch and cookies for the Lions, as the Mid-Buchanan Lady Dragons go up 24 to 20. Once the Lions are called for hitting the ball 4 times here, something you really can't do in high school volleyball. The Lions are now needing a miracle. Casey Hall says, a miracle? You come to the right place. She smashes down a kill, giving the Lions a chance. Cortland Osborne needs to get a bunch of serves over the net for the Lions to have a chance at this one. Here she gets one over the net. Casey Hall blocks it and says, I'm hungry, feed me. Smashes down a kill. Now the Lions only down 24 to 22. If Osborne can get a couple more serves in, they'll have a chance. Here, she gets away with an ace. And now only down 1 point, Emily King finds a little magic herself, setting it right over the net into a hole. The Lions tied now, needing to go up. Another ace from Cortland Osborne, needing only 1 more point to finish this game off. Cortland Osborne serves to the waiting Mid-Buchanan Dragons. They set it up, and unfortunately for the Lady Dragons, hit it way too far. The Lions win. They're your 2011 St. Joseph Christian Volleyball Invitational champions. Look at them. They couldn't be more happy. Tyler Davidson, our resident volleyball enthusiast, hands the trophy to an excited Cortland Osborne. They had this to say for themselves.
I just kept telling them, I know you can do this, and they did it. We did it. Yeah, we're number 1!
Tune in next week to see the highlights from the Lady Lions showdown with the South Holt Knights.
How about those Lady Lions? An exciting finish to a truly exciting tournament. Had it been me serving down 24-20, I'm quite sure the ending wouldn't have been so happy. Well, that about does it for Week 2 of CSR. Hope you had as much fun watching as I did tying this tie. Be sure to swing by Stanberry and check out the football game this Friday. And as always, stay tuned for more volleyball, cross country, and football highlights. CSR returns with a new episode next week. Stay classy, St. Joe. Hello and welcome to the second week of CSR. I'm Gavin Hall, and today we'll be getting tongue-tied here. I'm getting tongue-tied. I got it. With a new episode, I screwed it up.
Volleyball, cross country, football highlights.
And football. Put an end in there.